everyone. Welcome to FHC Slam. I'm your host, Robe. And tonight we start with an announcement by the Dragon Champion Azethoth. He's a man of very few words, but when he wants mic time... Oh, God. When he wants mic time, you know it has to be something exciting and good. We can only assume that this has something to do with the challenge laid out last week by Wally Mack and the Tunnel Snakes. Mack, with an impassioned request, almost even polite for a Tunnel Snake, and very mature, coming from the group from Vault 101 for a shot at the Dragon Championship. Let's see what the Dragon Champion has to say tonight. Tunnel Snakes. Wally Mack. Was I shocked that you came calling with your challenge for the Dragon Championship? Not in the least, since I know that any win that you or the Tunnel Snakes are able to come by is cause for your celebration. You have to shout your victory out to the world because it's such a profound experience. It is only because your lack of wins that your lack of quality is quite apparent. And I don't blame you. To pick up consecutive wins over me or any of my teammates, that is a strong victory. But the way that you conducted yourself in between these matches, while it is appalling and shows lack of character, I am not at all surprised. You did not mean to throw me into those steel steps a while ago on Super Flight Night, but you did, and with obvious, malicious intent. You cannot help yourself causing more trouble than you're worth, and that is the epitome of being a Tunnel Snake. And despite disproving your dishonorable behavior, my honor dictates that the only way to shut you up is to offer a chance at my title. And I must win. So Wally, I am putting the Dragon Championship up for competition against you as requested. And we're doing this right now. Suki, folks. Azethoth calling out Wally Mack right here, right now. Putting the Dragon Championship on the line, not even waiting for blood, sweat, and tears. Wally Mack may be the luckiest man here tonight, folks, but I guess maybe not if he loses. But still, what an amazing opportunity for Wally Mack and the Tunnel Snakes. Azethoth referenced the last couple of weeks on Super Flight Night. Of course, Azethoth and PJ Brooks took on Wally Mack and Malik Verdenko. The former tag team won the match, but not before Mack was able to do some serious damage on Azethoth, as well as throwing him into the platinum steps. That really sent a message to the Dragon Champion and perhaps made him think twice about underestimating the Tunnel Snakes. But you heard Azethoth himself. He said this is not unlike the Tunnel Snakes. You know, this is their MO. You know, you would expect to see Wally Mack, Malik Verdenko, Butch Delorier, any of those fools throwing people into the platinum steps. But now, that all is in the past, and now the present, we're going to see Wally Mack taking on Azethoth for the Dragon Champion here tonight. Welcome to FHC Slam. And the bell has rung. A tie-up here in the opening moments of the Dragon Championship match. Stalemate. Oh, Wally Mack with that cheap shot to start the match, of course. You heard it here again. Oh, God. And Wally Mack going with a quick cover after that shoulder thrust rib breaker. But I wouldn't put it past the Tunnel Snakes with opening up a match like that, with that kind of a shot. And now Wally Mack taking it to Azethoth on the ground. Both contenders back up quickly, and now a drop kick to the back into the turnbuckle, and now a huge quick code breaker by Wally Mack. We gotta figure out what equivalent move that would be in Tunnel Snake terminology. Oh, and oh my God, Azethoth is fed up, I think, with the slow start. Oh God, Azethoth was trying to bring it back there with those right hands, but now Wally Mack might have the upper hand here tonight. He's probably perhaps juiced at getting this impromptu shot at the title. First thing on Slam, and he is loving it. Look at Wally Mack. When was the last time we saw Mack this outspoken? He's almost cocky, almost like how Butch Delory is. Wally Mack has usually been more reserved, probably the most reserved Tunnel Snake. And now Azethoth countering with the Hurricanrana. But this bodes quite well for Wally, as we see Wally snap suplex. Oh, no, he could be going for double suplexes, and now perhaps a triple, as we've seen Eddie and Chris have done this in the past, if you will. Wally taking a breather, perhaps, or maybe a prelude to a... Ooh! A running, jumping neck breaker. 2 with the cover, and Azethoth kicking out. Good God! Wally Mack really taking it to the Dragon Champion. We could be seeing a new champion crowned here on Slam tonight, folks. And now Mack with Azethoth up on the Fireman's carry. Oh God! Mack Slam! Could be a Mack Slam. Counter 2. Oh! Oh! 2. Azethoth kicks out at the last second. Counter jawbreaker. I think the Dragon Champion is on his last legs with a desperation roundhouse kick here, folks. And now cover on the Tunnel Snake. That was a fast 2, early 2. Mack still getting out, but Azethoth, we know Azathoth's strength. That roundhouse could have taken a lot out of the Tunnel Snake, and now Azethoth Thunder Driver. Could we be seeing it here? Yes, he kicks it. He gets it on Wally Mack, and with the cover. Oh my God, Mack kicks out. Mack kicks out of the Thunder Driver. We don't see that well, and now Azethoth looking like he's going to a Zen place here. He's not letting Mack kick out of the Thunder Driver phase him, but with that quick rally and that quick kick, oh God, another powerhouse roundhouse. Take down the house, cover if you will, and Azethoth retains the Dragon Championship. Oh man, what a close match. We could have seen Wally Mack take it all the way here, folks. He was going strong at the very start. He knew what he wanted. He had his eyes on the prize. He was taking it to Azethoth, but Azethoth, man, shut it down quickly with a couple of those powerhouse roundhouses that he has trained all his life to deal. And that was it, folks. My God. With that, the opening bout is done, and we have another great show for you tonight, folks. We welcome back to Slam the Egyptian enigma Lilith, as she will take on Lady of Sky, Heather Andrews in non-title action. And then, in what promises to be a heated matchup, we'll see the unlikely team of Malibu and Val Venis take on the Empire of Pain's Armach and the Major Duncan Heyward. Tension has been overflowing at this point between these two factions, and they know they want to have each other's heads after the Big Valboski gave Armach a big loss at Into Darkness. We'll see if the Empire can save face here tonight. Then, our second title match of the night, Pacific Champion Tyler Black has granted Taifu Arashi's wish, a chance at the title after Taifu came out last week and beat Tyler Black senseless with a kendo stick. We know Black is furious, very aggressive, and can't wait for some revengeance in the ring tonight while defending the Pacific Championship. Then more tag action as we see Sonic Fire's Tom Fyremin and the Welshman take on the #1 contenders West Soy and Sir William. The Bravehearts are ready to face the Icons for the tag championship at Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but Sonic Fire is slowly moving up in the rankings. Can they move up one more spot tonight? We'll find out. Then our main event, where Tia will face FHC Champion Morrigan in non-title action. At this point, Morrigan is just treading water until her rescheduled championship match with Rosie Fox and Karin Rebel at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But Tia will hope to wear down the champion tonight as the Toronto Tornado is looking to find herself back in the championship race. It all goes down here tonight on FHC Slam. We're here!
You know, you don't have to do this. I'm telling you. From a commissioner to a champion, you don't have to do this. You've beaten the elite here. Loc, King Slender, Malibu, Armach. Well, Armach isn't really elite, but he was a challenger for your championship. You have nothing to prove. You know you can defend the title whenever you want, and when there's a definite #1 contender. You don't need to go out there and show what you're made of. You've already done that in your decades worth of service to this industry.
Yeah, you know what? I understand all that, but I don't want to be one of those champions who just wrestles when he defends his title. I mean, I got into this business because I like wrestling. I like being out in the trenches and facing different people, even if they aren't in the division that I'm in. I want to challenge the young wrestlers here. I mean, yeah, it's a plus that I'm the FHC champion, and you can put me up against a Loc or a King Slender any day of the week and twice on Sundays, and I'll wrestle my ass off because they're deserving of a shot, and it's a challenge for me. But I mean, you could also put me up against a rising star like Tyler Black or Tsuyoshi Rosanjin. Did I get his name right? Tsuyoshi Rosanjin on Golden Gate Pro Wrestling, GGBW. You can put me up against him and, and Black, and let them show me what they're made of. And you know what? I won't say no. Let them come. Let them come, and speaking of which, I know I'm not supposed to be on the card tonight, but if time permits, I'm just saying, now that I have your ear, I wouldn't mind going up against one of the Tunnel Snakes. They're giving Azethoth a hard time. He and I are good friends, you know that. I'm just saying, if you want to put one of them against me tonight, I just want to help out my friends, okay? So that would be a good draw if you want, me being the FHC champion and all, okay? Something to think about. The following match is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Cairo, Egypt, Lilith. Lilith, the Egyptian enigma, now coming to the ring to face Lady of Sky, Heather Andrews. We haven't seen Lilith on Slam in almost about 3 months, but she has made several appearances on Brawl over the last month or so. She's had 3 wins over Dee, Liliana, and Nicole Sergio, but losses to Amata and Tiffany Andrews a couple of weeks ago. Now she's looking to topple the other Andrews sister tonight in the hopes of becoming closer to becoming Lady of Sky. And of course, we remember Lilith from her last high-profile match back at FHC Revolutions when she faced both Morrigan and Susie Mack for the FHC Ladies Championship. She was superb in that matchup, guys. I mean, she gave it all she had, including her patented backpack stunner. But alas, it was not good enough, as Morrigan won that match, of course. And now we'll see if she can bring back the fire from that match as she goes up against Heather. And her opponent, from Las Vegas, Nevada, she is the Lady of Sky, Heather Andrews. Heather being in the spotlight as of late, over the last few weeks, since she's won the Lady of Sky from Miss Win, and as she supports her friend Val Venis in his fight against the Empire of Pain, she is also making herself vulnerable against Venus's enemies, and anyone else who may be gunning for her title of Lady of Sky. But when you're an Andrews sister, you make lots of enemies somehow. Could it be their haughty behavior? Or maybe it's all the off-the-cuff remarks they have for everyone else. And just in the last month, they tried to start things with the sisters in Oaktown, ruining their chances of winning the Ladies' Championship from Morrigan by interfering in that title match a couple weeks ago. The Andrews then faced the sisters the next week and were put in their place. Did that knock them down a peg? I'm not sure, but I do know that Heather is fierce when it comes to titles, and you know she will not give up without a big fight, especially when she's Lady of Sky. And Lilith really taking it to her early on in this match. Just having her way with Heather, seemingly throwing her into the ropes, the turnbuckle. Some good old-fashioned fighting here. Lilith playing with the crowd. Look at that. My goodness. It's always good to see the Egyptian enigma do her thing. She's very vicious. Oh God, look at that. It's almost torture. A rack. Rack over the ribs. And ooh, Heather able to buy some time by throwing her over the top rope here. And now on the outside, the action going. Nope. Heading back in. Snap suplex almost into the turnbuckle, but Lilith saying, no way. That's all you can throw out there. I'm getting back up on my feet. Lilith with a great recovery, but now Heather, oh my goodness. Showing off some of those dance moves that I'm sure she's had a lot of practice with in Sin City at her former other job. And good God, look at that strength of Heather, just pressing her from the floor, and that sudden drop. Crazy. Oh, some leg antics, head scissors takedown, but no, Heather able to get up, going for a flying cross chop, but missing. That was kind of a rare miss from Heather. Oh God, and a dumping into the ropes there. And leg trip by Lilith, counter jawbreaker. Oh, sling blade. Lady of Sky on the sling blade. And now heads into the turnbuckle. Good God. Oh. Yeah. Face full of turnbuckle. That should take Lilith out for a little bit. Neck breaker, and then the pushing back. And now Heather. Now it's Heather's turn to show off for the crowd. On the downed Lilith with a cover. Oh, and not even getting to two, and Lilith kicking out. I'm telling you, Lilith has some great stamina here, folks. Nope. Reversal. Reverse DDT. That's gonna smart. Now Lilith going up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, and posing for pictures before showing off the great move. Is she gonna get it off? Oh God, Heather with that running powerbomb counter. What a great counter, catching Lilith between her legs. Oh God, huge roundhouse. The slaps. Ooh, the slaps back. Oh, God. Right into the back. And now Lilith's turn to pin. Heather not even giving her a chance with that. Ooh, backflip splash. Oh, God. Oh, and then a knee with authority. The cover. 3, and that does it, folks. The backflip slam and the running knee to close out this match. Congratulations, Lady of Sky, pulling out the win tonight. Looks like everyone trying to gun for her title is safe. And that they're not safe, but Heather's safe. And wait a second. Wait, who's coming? It's Nicole Sergio coming out from the crowd with the chair. Good God, taking it to Heather Andrews. And didn't we say that Heather was vulnerable to everybody, including the Empire? Oh God, Heather takes it out on the ref. And Nicole delivering a message from the Empire. How many times do we have to meet back here like this? Pacbell, how many times do I have to tell you not to wear that scarf? You know where you got it, right? It's scarves. It's scarves. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but you know him. We know him. That scarf is poisoning you, or it's controlling you. Every time you wear it, you get out of control, and you start attacking everyone. You know, just look at the look at all your matches from the last month. I can't prove it, but the video evidence is there. I can't prove it, but I think scarves has something to do with this. Who else could it be? He's scarves. Come on, man, scarves? Really? How did you get a weird thought like that, Loc? Come on. Well, I don't know, but you know what? I saw scarves handing out scarves like they were candy the other week. I mean, you have one. A couple of these backstage dudes have one. Shoot. And I don't know if this is going to pose a problem down the road, but now King Slender has one. Can you believe that crap? I saw them talking at Into Darkness. The royalty guy probably just accepted it like it was a gift. So tell me, where did you get yours? Man, I didn't get it from Scarves. It was a special mail order shipment from this catalog that I got in the mail. It's really cool. It's one of those old catalogs that we used to flip through in the mail, and it was almost like things that we didn't knew existed and can't live without. This scarf is everything that I've ever wanted in a new fashion statement, you know. Come on, it goes really well with my outfit. Robe even said it a couple weeks ago. He said it on air, and for him to say it on air to all of our fans, come on, man, it looks great on me. It looks great. But the local company, it's called Money Talks. If you're interested, well, I suggest you look into it. And if you're following my advice, and I think you should, just take it off. Just take it off. Don't wear it. Don't wear it. Oh, come on, man, but it's so nice. I mean, dude, it really goes with this. Just stop. Just take it off. Look into it. Look into Money Talks. Hell, I will help you with this, okay? I don't want you going off on all these other wrestlers, okay? It's not good for business. It makes you look bad. And it just makes you look like a sore loser. You've done this to every person that you've lost against. And you know what? I gotta say, you've lost a lot in the last month. So just look into it, okay? Just stop. Just stop. Just look into it.
Hello, ladies.
Following tag team matches set for one fall, making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Heather Andrews from Las Vegas, Nevada, Val Venis from Venice Beach, California, Malibu! Now here's an unlikely team we did not expect to see. Malibu and Val Venis have a common goal. They want to beat the hell out of the Empire. 2 weeks ago we saw the Empire take down Val Venis after the main event, 4-way tussle. But Malibu came charging in for the rescue. These days, as the Empire are resembling bullies, sometimes individuals have to band together. And it looks like that's what Malibu and Venis are doing here tonight. And we even saw Venis call out other friends in the form of the Strength of the Righteous to help battle the Empire last week. They are absent here, it looks like, for this match, but it's a thought that for what the Crusader and the Ultra Patriot stand for, they may be standing by backstage. And when you look at total numbers together, those 4 heavy hitters would seem to be more than a match for the Empire. Armach and his Imperial forces better watch out. And their opponents, being accompanied by Nicole, the Countess of Sergio, Armach, and the Major Duncan Heyward, the Empire of Pain! Armach and the Major Duncan Heyward are representing the Empire here in this matchup, and everything they seem to get their hands on and into escalate out of control. But I guess that's what the Empire does. And of course this started as an individual argument with Val Venis over his lifestyle, over the choices he has made for himself, and Armach was not accepting of that. And it just ballooned up into involving, entangling alliances. And the Empire is not backing down. Even after Armach's loss at Into Darkness, they are sticking to their guns, but will their guns be enough when the oppressed rise up to fight the, quote, evil Empire? Now Venis with the tag into Malibu. Huge chop on the Major Duncan Heyward. Malibu taking him over to the turnbuckle, but no! Oh! Heyward able to get out of that and give Malibu a big chop block to say, hello, welcome to the ring, my German friend. And now, oh god! Duncan Heyward with that reverse Olympic slam. Reverse DVD, perhaps. And now it looked like Heyward trying to set Malibu up for something, tagging in Armach now. It's a wonder that he could even drag Malibu over to that side of the ring, seeing the size. Oh, and Armach trying to go for a suplex on the Venice Beach native, but now Malibu trying to wrench control here. Armach getting out of it. As Venis is cheering on his tag team partner here now. Oh god! Sit down jawbreaker. Especially a jawbreaker of that magnitude coming from the Chrome Dome there. Oh, and Venis coming in and giving that huge drop kick to the Empire leader. Now, Fyremin's carry takedown. As we see Heather Andrews and Nicole Sergio looking on, cheering on their respective teams. We got these 2 towering titans, Triple T, here in the ring tonight. Venis giving those hard elbows into the midsection. And it's interesting. Oh god, huge knee to the back. Running knee to the back of Armach. And now Venis with that reverse figure 4 leg lock on Armach, trying to get Armach to tap here. Oh, and Armach with the slaps to get out. And interesting to see that we don't have the Colonel William Tavington here at ringside tonight. He got a pass tonight, I guess. But that's okay. That is okay. Now, what the heck was that? Strange moves, but desperation, perhaps. And a huge headbutt by the big Valboski. Armach trying to recover quickly. No. It's amazing how balanced these 2 teams are. Oh, and he wipes out the referee. throwing Armach into the turnbuckle, and now those huge muddle stomps. And tagging and sending Malibu straight in. That's going to hurt, folks. And now Malibu with the cover on Armach. Referee up and counting. And Armach's able to kick out here, folks. Oh! And with those repeated knees to the back of Armach. Armach trying to go for that jump kick. Oh, God! And I think this sudden team that we have here of Malibu and Venis is just pulling out the domination here. And now, Thigh Master by Malibu on Armach. And it is all over here, folks. Good God. With Malibu's huge thighs pressing up against the Chrome Dome. Good God, it's no wonder he just did not pass out. He must have gotten that move from maybe the Andrews sisters. Maybe there's a lot of coordination here. And the team of Venis and Malibu celebrating here tonight, getting a big win over the Empire. And oh, here comes the strength. Here comes the Crusader and the Ultra Patriot taking it to Armach. And the Major Duncan Heyward from behind. Good God. The allies of Malibu and Val Venis coming out. Armach trying to fight back, but no. The Ultra Patriot, getting Armach over the top rope. And now Malibu having his way with Heyward here. Oh my goodness, folks. Oh my goodness. And what is Malibu doing here? Getting a table. Getting a table from under the wing. You better watch out, Duncan Heyward. Oh gosh. Oh, is he able to escape? Is he able to get out? And he rescues here tonight, folks. Doesn't look like the cavalry's coming in. Malibu setting up that table. Oh my God. Could we be seeing? Here we go. Oh! The Major Duncan Heyward going for a ride on that table. Good God. Malibu showing no mercy, giving no quarter to the Empire. This is what happens when you bring it to Malibu and you lose. But what's the opposite of losers? Winners. And right now we have a true winner, the Pacific Champion Tyler Black backstage, something that he wants to get off his chest. Robe is here. Mr. Black, you have the floor, sir. The floor is mine, Robe. And what I have to say is to Taifu Arashi. Taifu, you can come for my Pacific Championship all you want. Okay, you can be on your own, or you can be with this new Four Fooks or whatever they want to call themselves. But you know something? You won't get my title. And I've said I'll accept any challenge that's put out to me, but I'm also not stupid. You have to respect the title. You still have to earn the right to face me. Yeah, you beat me at Revolutions, but you know what? I beat you right back, Taifu. You think that you can be bolder now that you have a bunch of Fooks protecting you? Well, we'll see about that. I'll go through all your guys if I have to, because I'm calling you out right now, buddy. You and me, pal, and you leave your kendo stick at home, because we do this mano a mano. And guess what? I'm putting the Pacific Championship up for grabs. You want it? You come try. You come try. You take it from me. And that's not going to happen. So hurry up and get out here so I can take you down and get to the next serious contender on the list. The following match is set for one fall, and it is for the FHC Pacific Championship. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan. He is a member of Four Fierce, Taifu Arashi. A great show already, folks, and now we have even another title match that simply cannot wait until blood, sweat, and tears. Pacific Champion Tyler Black putting his title on the line against Taifu Arashi tonight, right now. Tension has been building for this match for quite a while, as Taifu became eligible for a title shot all the way back at Firestorm when he beat Black in non-title action, but then had to wait until after Into Darkness and Black's victory over Rob Van Dam. Taifu has been patient so far, but the time is now for the Osaka Street Kata, and even outside this challenge, he's been making waves with his apparent joining with 4 Fierce, the new Dynamite faction led by Ryu. This could be a significant step forward for the group if Taifu is able to win the Pacific Championship here tonight. And his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, he is the FHC Pacific Champion, Tyler Black. Black, no stranger to title defenses at this point. He's been literally defending the Pacific Championship against all comers, and there have been many. Taifu is only the latest challenger in a long range, but Tyler Black is on fire right now and has been for the last few weeks. It would be no surprise if Taifu was not the last challenger to Black's championship. And you know, we have not seen Black this fired up since, well, maybe ever, as we saw Taifu come out last week after Black's match to Tom Fyremin and take it to the champion with his kendo stick. Taifu being as bold as we've ever seen him as well, he's always been a quiet challenger, a silent assassin, but perhaps being a part of Ryu's 4 Fierce is emboldening the young Osaka Street Kata to go farther with many aspects we have not seen from him, including violence, rage, spotlight. All of the above seem like necessary evils in 4 Fierce's world and could be recipes for victory. We shall see. But now, the Pacific Championship match is here. Taifu Arashi taking on champion Tyler Black. FHC Slam, we're here! God, and Tyler Black driving the knee into Taifu's face, and now hard stomps on his back, trying to get the challenger out of commission early here. Oh, Taifu with that slap. Oh God, running knee by the champion. And snap suplex by Black. It is good to see this rematch, because if you'll remember from Firestorm, these two went up against each other and Taifu put quite a show on. Oh my God, Black going with the Skywalker early, but Taifu, no, says no way, no sell, and huge clothesline to take him down. Skywalkers do not work on him, apparently. What was that? Maybe Black busted it out too early. Now swinging neckbreaker. Insane. Taifu, we've just seen him float over DDT, and Taifu escaping. Yeah, we've seen Taifu up his game in every sense for the last couple months, especially after joining 4 Fierce, and now Tyler Black picking him up like he was his 12-year-old son, perhaps. Good God, but Taifu getting it out. 12-year-old son going to bed. Oh God, Taifu throwing the champion into those platinum steps. Oh God. And now, heading back into the ring, can Taifu continue to pull this out? And look at this. Calf crusher. This kneeling calf crusher on the part of Taifu Arashi. And Black able to power out of it with a few twists and turns. Now Black into the corner turnbuckle. These two very evenly matched. Oh God, beautiful drop kick right there. I could see Taifu winning it tonight. He has the potential. This is a great opportunity from here, but look at the strength of Black powering out there. Oh, he could have hurt his hand, his wrist there. Oh, it looked like he was going to go for perhaps a dirty deeds. But Taifu getting out of it now. Oh, God! Oh! Trying to go for that senton from the outside, but no. And now Tyler Black probably going to stomp it down here. Oh, God! Stomp it down with the cover. Oh, my God! Two! Taifu Arashi kicking out of the stomp it down. My God, have we ever even seen that from someone? And Tyler Black going crazy now. He can't even believe it himself. Standing backflip senton. And Taifu's definitely dazed. Oh, he's totally bleeding, folks. Oh my God. Oh God. That quick elbow. Another float over DDT. Oh my gosh. All that damage to the head, the face of Taifu Arashi, and now Tyler Black going up to the zenith. Frog splash onto Taifu Arashi. That has got to be it, folks. Oh, and Taifu again, surprising, powering out. Double underhook flip suplex pin. Oh my God! Oh my goodness, folks! Oh, how can he even see out of the blood, the crimson mask, if you will? Taifu seeing through all that blood, sweat and tears, perhaps. Shameless plug for the next pay-per-view, but now Taifu getting launched into these ropes. Tyler Black could be looking for drive-by. Oh, good God. I don't know how Taifu is managing to survive this, but maybe not any longer. Black with the pin. 2, 3, and Taifu Arashi does not survive the night. Black looking real relieved at the victory here, retaining the Pacific Championship, folks. Good God, what an intense matchup between two fantastic gladiators. And now we've got, what is this? Kenta coming out and celebrating with the Pacific Champion. What is that? Kenta laughing at Taifu and Tetemeko, who's arrived at ringside to help Taifu, but Kenta, what are we seeing here? Perhaps a new partnership between Kenta and Tyler Black? Perhaps against Four Fierce here, folks? Guile, I knew it was going to just be a matter of time before you started running your mouth about Four Fierce. So now I get to run my mouth about it. And I hope you have your camera rolling, because this is going to be a historic moment. Because what I say next is the only time you'll ever hear me say this. You were right. That's right, Guile. You were right about Four Fierce. I'll admit, you came up with the idea. And it was a good one. You came up with this idea long time ago, but that was all it was. A small inkling of what greatness it might have become in that puny little brain of yours. But with all things, I took that tiny particle and I perfected it. You weren't doing anything with it anyway. You chose to run with your sonic fire. Take your friendship with the Fyremin to the next level. I know you saved him by taking him into NXT or whatever that farce was. I don't know what kind of sob story you're talking about or whatever it was, but you have to know when you've got a winning hand, or know when you can't win and fold. And seeing the Fyremin in action, it's a bad beat every time. And as for taking you on, I won't waste my time on what would be a 5-second win between you and me. But you want to make it worth my while? You want to make it worth Four Fierce's while? Next week on Slam, 2 of your guys against 2 of my guys, and we will show you how fierce 4 fierce can be.
Following matches set for 1 fall, making their way to the ring, representing Sonic Fire, first, from Rochester, New York, Tom Fyremin, and from Llangollen, Wales, the Welshman.
And as we see Sonic Fire coming to the ring, we heard from Ryu, the leader of 4 Fierce, putting out the challenge for next week. 2 4 Fierce members against 2 Sonic Fire members in tag action. This promises to be an action-packed confrontation as 4 Fierce appears to be an open war against Sonic Fire, as well as the Old Circle members, PJ Brooks, MC Ska, and a wild card, the Dragon Champion Azethoth. Seems like 4 Fierce has a beef with just about all of the major players. This should be a good war. But in the meantime, tonight, Sonic Fire's beef is with the Bravehearts, West Soy and Sir William. Tom Fyremin and the Welshman here trying to make something happen, to move up in the tag rankings. They were in a very low, dismal place at the beginning of the month, even last pay-per-view. Well, that's only because of losses to the Icons, the Strength of the Righteous, and the Tunnel Snakes, but they seemingly are able to crawl out of this hole that they've found themselves in. So, we'll see if they have the temerity to stick it to the Bravehearts tonight and remain in the tag race. And of course, looking forward to blood, sweat, and tears in a couple of weeks, the Bravehearts have been hungry for the rematch against the Icons, going so far as to attack the tag champions last week during their interview. They have not taken their loss well, but how can you blame them? West Soy and Sir William, they've fought hard and long for their coveted number 1 contender spot, while also facing failure on several occasions. They finally became victorious, but then they lost their titles only a month later to the Icons. And to have it snatched away from them, albeit in a fair manner, I gotta say, of course, the disappointment and the heartbreak for these 2 are understandable. But that heartbreak has turned to anger and frustration, and hardly do we ever see the Bravehearts lash out maliciously like they've been doing the last month. But perhaps they have reached their breaking point, and they are not turning that energy into challenging the Icons once again in the hopes of regaining what they most covet, the FHC Tag Championship. But first, tonight, they have to get past Sonic Fire. And we saw the opening of the match with Soy and Fyremin the Welshman going together. And now we have Wallace and Fyremin, and oh my god! Wallace attempts to clothesline, but the referee gets in the way, but Giant Panther is out here with the chair. Tom Fyremin gladly takes it, uses it on Sir William. The referee is being distracted, good god, and now Fyremin with the cover, the referee back in it, and oh my god, highway robbery here, folks. We barely got into the match going, and Panther comes out and supplies the chair to Sonic Fire's Tom Fyremin, who takes it to Sir William with the referee getting distracted by the Welshman. Good God, a victory nonetheless for Sonic Fire here, nefariously being assisted by the Icons. Good God!
Morrigan has made it clear that she wants us to let this go, but I'm not going to let her. She doesn't know when she's been beaten. Karin, you and I dominated both her and Kat at Into Darkness, and we even took it to them leading up to the pay-per-view, but she's still hanging on. How can someone survive a tornado tag and then a double ladder match? I am not letting this go. I will be ladies champion again, if it's the last thing I do.
Didn't you mean we? We can be ladies champion? Listen, I agree with everything you just said. We've had great success in battling Morrigan and Kat, and now's the time to strike, and strike hard. But there's only one thing. We were in this together. But then Mr. Palmer gave me a shot at it too, not just you. So while you have your eyes on the prize, I can't let this go either. I want my shot at the title also, the shot I've earned just as much as you have. But how are we going to do this together, but separate? Easy. We both look at this as strictly friendly competition. This doesn't change the fact that we're friends. We just want the same thing, and we should be behind each other for either of us to win. That's how we both come out on top. Yeah.
With that attitude, you'll never win. This has to be more than just competition. You need to want it, Karin, or you won't succeed. This is exactly why I will win the Ladies' Championship. I'm so ready for this, and I will win it. I will beat Morrigan, and I will beat you too.
The following match is set for one fall, making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario. Tia Heyward. Uh-oh, looks like the classic partner scenario. Obviously, both Rosie and Karin want a shot at the Ladies' Championship, and they both have done the amazing to get to the top spot. You have two of the strongest women in the FHC here, and from what we know of them, I don't think either of them has the will to let this go. They're still guaranteed some kind of rematch for the Ladies' Championship since they never got to finish their treble trial title match 2 weeks ago. That's almost like a quintuple T there. But Mr. Palmer has to let them finish without any interruptions. Ladies' Champion Morrigan will definitely have her work cut out for her, facing two contenders at once and probably her greatest challengers at the moment. But first, tonight, she'll have to face Tia next in non-title action. Tia, of course, is on an 8-match losing streak, 5 of those being singles matches against Christine Kendall, Miss Wynn, Karin Rebel, Susie Mack, and Toni Storm. And to add insult to injury, she did not win any of the multi-person matches that she was a part of, which included a 4-way tussle between herself, Kat Brittany, Miss Wynn, and Tennessee Taylor before Revolutions. That also included an 8-woman double tussle just after Revolutions with Dee, Lilith, Christine Kendall, Susie Mack, Alexia, Brandy de Jerez, and Toni Storm. And then, of course, another 4-way tussle with Alexia, Brandy de Jerez, and Tennessee Taylor. These were all on FHC Brawl and Super Flight Night, so check out those shows if you can. But, needless to say, Tia needs a win here more than anything if she wants to show that she can remain in the FHC. A combined record of 10 or so losses, straight losses, is never a good thing. So we hope that she can pull something out here against the Ladies' Champion. Ooh, and a nice takedown by Morrigan, wrenching the neck and the head of Tia. Tia getting out of it, and with the counter, the same counter. Ooh, Tia going for a kick right there, but Morrigan countering with the dragon screw. And hitting the challenger while she's down. Morrigan is just relentless. Oh, God. With that knee coming in. But Tia coming back quickly. Getting Morrigan over the ropes. And now they're on the outside there. As we see maybe those platinum steps will come into play here. As we've seen earlier in the night. And now back in the ring. Hard in the ropes. Leapfrog. Oh! And almost a big boot right there. Medium boot, perhaps, or something. And now Tia lifting the champion up. Powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. Tia actually looking in rare form as we kind of gotten into Tia's losing streak as of late, but seems to be doing pretty well tonight against the champion. Oh, and now head scissors takedown by the champion. Now breaking out of it with the European uppercut, and oh my god, fallout spine buster by Morrigan. And now Morrigan coming with those special kicks. And now Morrigan going up top. Top turnbuckle. Ref is warning her, waiting for Tia to get up, and now, oh god! One-legged drop kick right there to the face, and now a cover on Tia. And Tia kicks out at 2. My goodness, that was a close 2 right there. I think she almost got it. Can Morrigan continue to put her away? And now, springboard. Oh my god! 450 from the bottom ropes there. Beautiful. I don't know that we've seen any 450s from the bottom ropes. And now Tia could be going for the triple suplex here. Oh, and finishing it with a fisherman's suplex. And Tia perhaps taking a breather in the corner. Oh, God! Setting it up for her, the Tia running knee. And that could be it. Oh, Morrigan, no! Kicking out at the last possible second. Good God, Tia is coming back quickly here. Oh, my goodness. Another takedown, and now Morrigan could possibly be setting for something up big here. Morrigan back up top. Is she going to wait again and deliver that one-legged missile? Yeah, there it is, folks. And the cover. And Morrigan, the champion, pulls it out. Pulls it out, the win against Tia. Good God, folks. And despite all of that, she's still... Oh wait, here comes the sisters. Oh, it's the sisters attacking Morrigan, coming in and taking it to her, letting her know that she cannot get away. The ladies' championship is theirs. And Rosie going off on Morrigan. My goodness, the brutality. And wait, is that Cat Brittany's music coming on? Cat Brittany coming in, but Morrigan taking this opportunity to hightail it out of there. And oh my God, Rosie went back to try to fight Morrigan, but she attacked Karin instead. Oh my God! Does she even know that was Karin? In a fit of rage, and now Karin looks ticked off. She is out of there herself, and then, wait a second, Morrigan coming back. Oh God! Oh, Morrigan throwing Karin back in the ring, and Rosie celebrating? Celebrating. Karin is definitely having words with her now. Good God. Oh no, could we be seeing... Oh, could it be the disillusionment right here? Oh my God, we're out of time.